at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The April 2023 Athlete of the Month is Avery Moffitt, women's softball.
My name is Avery Moffitt, and I'm a junior at Franklin High School, and I play softball.
Hit pretty well into center. Backpedaling and watching it sail on out of here. A deep shot to Avery Moffitt. That one was almost to the baseball field.
I don't have a set plan for after high school, but I do enjoy being active, so I plan on going into the health and fitness industry. My dad signed me up for t-ball when I was around 4 or 5, and as I got older, I kind of started to learn what my mom did and how good of a player she was, so it kind of inspired me to keep going, playing softball, and I still just love it as much as I did when I first started now. My favorite thing about softball is getting to play under pressure and getting to perform in crucial moments, whether it be we're down a couple runs or during a 3-2 count. My advice to the young softball players is to never take anything for granted, whether it be a slow game or a long practice, because you never know when it'll be taken away from you.
Good evening and welcome to the Panther Pit. Tonight we will be celebrating our seniors. Please stand and take a moment to cheer for these amazing young ladies as they walk out. Our first senior tonight is Stephanie Ortiz, jersey number 2. Stephanie is escorted tonight by her parents, Antonio Ortiz and Basila Ruiz. Stephanie has played soccer since she was 13. She's been on varsity for 3 years. Other activities at school that she enjoys are wrestling and FBLA. The honors that she has been awarded at FHS include she's being a part of the first women's wrestling team and was a state qualifier. She was 4th in the Western region and went to state for FBLA and wrestling. Her future plans are for the next 2 years. She'll be continuing her education in the sonograph program and ultimately become an ultrasound technician. Her favorite soccer memory is last year at their last practice stuffing their faces with junk food and coach's not so hot tacos, and of course scoring her first goal against West. The advice that she wants to give her teammates is play every game like it's your last, give it your all with blood, sweat, and tears. Once you've created that tough mindset, you can push through the pain physically and mentally. Nothing is stopping you, especially with God by your side. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you love. To sign off, here's a quote. Life has no limitations except the ones you make. Give it up for Stephanie Ortiz. Next up is Maddie Brannon, number 3. Maddie is escorted tonight by her parents, Eric and Ashley Brannon. She has played soccer since the age of 6 and has been on varsity for 4 years. Her honors at FHS include her sophomore year, she was honored to be named as one of the 3 team captains chosen that year and also received the Panther Pride Award. She was named as All-Region Player her junior year. For her future plan, she's going to attend Southwestern Community College this fall in order to pursue a degree in education. Her favorite varsity soccer memory is, there have been so many I will cherish over the past 4 years. My favorite was from this year was the game against Tuscola. We were evenly matched and the game ended in a 1-1 tie, but everyone on our team gave it their all. It was a thrilling game and everyone's enthusiasm and determination was palpable. It was an amazing experience I will never forget. Her advice for her teammates is, my advice would be to enjoy all the small things, cherish the moments you make, and enjoy the bus rides, from even the taste of grace after being knocked down during a rough game. Good communication with your teammates is essential both on and off the field, as that can make or break a season. Last but not least, take risks and attempt a slide tackle. And our next senior is Claudia Zalapa, number 8. Tonight, Claudia is escorted by her parents, Lynn Zalapa and Lourdes Flores, and her siblings, Vele, Anaziri, and Oliver Zalapa. She has played since she's 14 years old and has been on varsity for 4 years. Her future plans include attending SCC for 2 years, then transferring to UNC Charlotte. Her favorite varsity soccer memory is all the little moments I've had with my teammates during bus rides, practices, or in games where we just have a good time. Her advice for her teammates is learning now to build up your confidence and mentality, whether it be through books, videos, or someone who can help you with it. Give it up for Claudia Zalapa. Next up is Cynthia Rios Ruiz, number 9. Cynthia is escorted by her parents, Lorenzo Ruiz and Felix Rios. She's played soccer since she was 14 and has been on varsity for 4 years. For her future plans, she plans on attending Southwestern Community College. Her favorite varsity soccer memory is being able to score this season before getting injured. And her advice for teammates: don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, so don't be afraid of taking risks. Keep pushing forward, and eventually you'll find your groove. But in the end, keep spreading love and respect, but overall, just enjoy the sport. Give it up for Cynthia Rios Ruiz. Next up is Olivia Owl, number 10. Tonight, Olivia is escorted by her mom, Mina Al, and her sister, Nadia. She has played soccer for 1 year and been on varsity for 1 year. Her other activities at school include varsity cross country, all 4 years, indoor varsity track for 4 years, outdoor track varsity, all 4 years. Her honors at FHS include FBLA Nationals in Chicago, Illinois, cross country state 1 year, outdoor state 2 years, indoor state 2 years. Her future plans are to go to WCU and earn a business administration and management degree. After that, a dental hygienist. Her favorite varsity soccer memory: when Coach Juan got told to sit down by the ref when he didn't say anything. Her advice for teammates is: encourage your soccer team to work hard and stay focused on all their goals. It's important to work on communication on the field, and don't forget to have fun and enjoy the game. Give it up for Olivia Owl. Next up is Crystal Bajorquez, number 11. Tonight, Crystal is escorted by her parents, Pablo Bajorquez and Crystal Bajorquez. She has played soccer since she was 17, and she's been on varsity for 1 year. Her future plans include going to Southwestern Community College to earn an Associate of Arts, and then transferring to NC State University for architecture. Her favorite soccer memory is our brutal fight in the rain for leftover pizza. Her team won. And her advice for teammates is: enjoy every moment. It will all be over faster than you anticipate. Please give it up for Crystal Bajorquez. Next up is Jasmine Valencia, number 17. Jasmine tonight is escorted by her parents, Cirilla Lopez and Philemon Valencia. She has played soccer since the age of 12 and has been on varsity for 4 years. Her other activities at school include cross country and wrestling. Her honors at FHS include cross country MVP award, state qualifier for wrestling, all WNC, state qualifier, West Region champs, soccer, all conference, all region, and MVP award. Her future plans are to go to SCC to get her dental assisting degree, then later on get her dental hygienist license. Her favorite soccer memory is the bus rides after the game where we would tell scary stories in the back. Her advice for teammates: just enjoy the moments, but yet take it seriously. Have fun, but yet always train your hardest. The years go by quick, and soon you will all be seniors too. Give it up for Jasmine Valencia. And now let's have one more big round of applause for all of our seniors and their parents and families.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook. We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Well, good evening, Panther fans. We are coming to you today live from the Panther Pit as we celebrate senior night as the Smoky Mountain Mustangs take on the Franklin Panthers. We are at a moment right now where we are waiting on a referee to show up, and as soon as that referee shows up, we will come back live to you. But we just wanted to update you, and we will be back as soon as we have that referee on the field.
This hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
And welcome back, Panther fans. We have one referee. I believe the second might be showing up here shortly. But, again, my name's Matt Kolodzik. I'm known around here as Coach K because my last name is way too hard to say. So I coach the men's soccer team here at Franklin. And it's definitely an honor to be able to come here and commentate on this game with FPSN. And they do such a good job of being able to bring these matches to you. The footage, it's just amazing. So it's definitely an awesome opportunity here. I'm here actually with Megan Davis, and Megan Davis is one of the graduates from last year. She graduated in 22, right?
Yes, yeah.
2022. So the great thing about having Megan here is that she got to play with a lot of these ladies that are out there this evening, and especially a lot of the seniors. And since it is senior night, it's great to have somebody that can definitely speak to them and their games and just a little more about them. And it's a wonderful night to be able to do this. By the way, the evening is beautiful. It is extremely windy, which makes it fun for soccer. You ever played in a windy game before?
Oh, yeah.
Megan?
I played in probably any kind of game you could think about. Hail, rain, snow, all of it. It's just, but this is the perfect weather to play, though. It's not sunny. Sun isn't beaming in your eyes. You don't have to worry about which way the ball's going right now. It's kind of just, and it's not too cold. Kind of, if you get too hot, you're going to cool off from the wind, so it's honestly the perfect night to play soccer.
Well, and if you've noticed, we are playing in the Panther Pit, right?
Yeah, that is crazy to me. I never thought we would ever be playing at the high school. I was always like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll come to my high school soccer game at the middle school. And then I was actually just at the middle school before this, and Coach Sapp told me, she was like, you're at the wrong place. I was like, oh, really?
Well, it's definitely come a long way, and what's wonderful is to be able to be here at the school itself and have that school spirit, just to be able to know you can walk out from the places where you have class, and it's just central to everything here, too, with which brings a lot of great fans, and we're going to have some really good fans tonight with senior night, I know that. We are getting ready. If you look, they're getting ready to do the coin toss in the middle to see who is going to take possession first. And it looks like that is completed. We'll figure that out afterwards. And we're going to go through the starters here, I believe, because it looks like we do have our second referee. Now, normally we have 3 referees. Referees, if you don't know, are they're just, we don't have very many of them right now. We're very thankful for the ones that do take their time to do it. But tonight in our this would be our senior night, a rivalry game against Smoky, right? I'm sure you played in many of those, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to go to the announcements now, announcing the starters.
Good evening and welcome to the Panther Pit. Tonight, our Lady Panthers are taking on the Smoky Mountain Mustangs. And for the starting lineup for the Smoky Mountain Mustangs is number 1, Gabby Roman Bruno. Number 4, Lily Bunting. Number 7, Addison Cowan. Number 9, Claire Spilliards. Number 13, Adeline Cohen. Number 14, Vivian Bell. Number 15, Jada Cortez. Number 18, Gabby Rosas. Number 20, Allie Claire Nicholson. Number 22, Aiden Nicholson. And number 23, Abby Broom. Coaches tonight are Stephen Parsons, Riley Nelson, Abby Bunting, and Melanie Mazzina. And for tonight's Lady Panther lineup, we want to welcome you to it's senior night tonight. So we want to honor those special girls we honored before. So let's give a hand first of all for our seniors. Our first senior, number 2, Stephanie Ortiz Ruiz, is a forward. Up is our next senior, Madeline Brannon, number 3, our center mid. Our next senior, Claudia Zalapa Flores, number 8, as a wing. And next up, senior Cynthia Rios Ruiz, number 9, as a mid. Next up is senior Olivia Owl, number 10, forward. Number 14, Jessica Hernandez. Number 16, Julia Estes. Next up is senior Jasmine Valencia Lopez, number 17, in center mid. Number 18, Angel Kimsey. And keeping our goal safe tonight, number 34, Ella Brinson. And now if you'll please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And we'll give a special shout out to Crystal Bojorquez Rios, number 11. Sorry, Crystal.
And we've finished up the opening kind of ceremonies, if you want to call it that, with the national anthem and the starters. Again, I'm Matt Kolodzik, Coach K. We're here with Megan Davis, and Yeah, we're getting ready to get started here in a moment. The ladies are circling up there on both sides. Senior night. You remember your senior night last year?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was definitely a fun experience, and with kind of just all the girls creating these little baskets for everyone, and it was just the energy's super high, and everyone's super excited to play. And it was also very sad though, because it's your last game, and it goes way too fast. It goes way too fast.
Time flies, really. You don't realize it until you've already graduated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're at Western, is that right?
Yep, I'm at Western Carolina.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Well, staying close here, it's a great college, a great university. So our ladies are getting ready to take the field here, and as we're kind of going, we'll be able to kind of talk about these seniors a little bit. You've played with some of them. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think the only one I haven't played with is Olivia. I think that's the only senior I haven't played with. But yeah, they're all super sweet girls. I love them so much, and I really do miss playing with them. I was texting Maddie not long ago. I was like, I really miss playing with y'all, and I actually lied to her and told her I wasn't coming today. So
see, she's gonna be surprised now when she gets home and she gets to listen to the broadcast and hear your voice. So, and it looks like Franklin was able to. They have the kickoff here, and they're playing a little bit of possession in the middle of the field here. Definitely got to be careful with that pass back there. Mm-hmm. It looks like we're just kind of starting off a little bit slower here. I'm not sure exactly what's happening.
I'll let the ball roll out, but it doesn't look like
Oh, no, what's happening, we have a player on Franklin who actually was injured.
Oh, Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia. And so it took me a moment just to figure out what was happening there, and I know it was mentioned earlier, but Cynthia, she injured her leg earlier in the season. But, one of the nice things that happens on senior night, and most every team is really good about that, is that they allow that player to go on the field, kind of play it around for a moment, and then play it out so that she can have a moment as a senior on the field for her last evening. You hate to lose anyone to an injury, right? I mean, It seems like every year it happens, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It happened my freshman year after I made my first goal on the high school team. I just made my first goal, and right after that, I sprained my ankle. And I couldn't play the rest of the season.
It's hard for that any year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were a freshman. Of course, the good thing is you were able to kind of come back and,
but then COVID sophomore year.
Then
so
we
that
had
was
COVID. Yes. You've been through a lot of the ringer there, haven't you?
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
But they did the same thing for Anna Lapp whenever she got her ACL torn. They also let her kick off the ball.
And that's a nice through ball, kind of wide for Smoky there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing it in the box. And that's just a nice defensive play. I believe it was that Jessica that came over. I'm not sure who it was. But a nice play where they were able to win a goal kick here.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to try to ricochet it off the opponents.
Well, both these teams come in kind of if you want to say like sort of the middle towards the bottom of the conference right now. The Mustangs, Smoky Mountain, are 5-9-2, and the Panthers are 3-10-4. If you look at the rankings, the state rankings, Franklin is right around 39-40 on the west side. The Mustangs are right around 33. Now, they take normally about 32 teams from each side. So, really, either one of these teams are kind of on the cusp where they could possibly, if they could put a couple wins together, or either way, Franklin, if they could win tonight and then go to, I believe they go to West, and West is a juggernaut of a team this year, but if they were able to kind of pull that out, that's a beautiful wide pass.
Oh, come on, don't
let's see, and the defender, the keeper
so
comes
close.
out just at the right time. That was a really dangerous play by the back line. It seems like Smoky was a little nonchalant on that, and we had an opportunity wide on that. That's great. So, yeah, either one of these teams, you believe it or not, a lot of the teams make the state tournament, so you never count yourself out until the season's over. But, it's quite a kick right in the face there. So, if you're Coach Long here, I know we had some discussions earlier. This is every game right now is like a championship game for these ladies. And so because, you don't know when your last game is going to be. And if you play with that kind of intensity, it's amazing what can happen.
Oh, yeah, just play like it's your last. So is the formation they're doing, is it a 4-3-3?
It looks like they moved to a 4-back. Now, it looks like almost a little more like a 4-4-2, possibly a 4-3-3. I know Coach Long has used multiple formations this year just to we kind of misplay it to one of their forwards. And she,
kicks it out.
Yeah, it's just a rough kick out of bounds there. So he has really worked with the personnel that he's had, and at times, sometimes you have injuries. Even this evening, Coach Long came up to me and said one of his players were out this evening that has been playing all year, and then next thing you know, you don't have that player, and now you're changing things, and so you kind of adjust as you need to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year we played a 5 on the back, I think. I don't know.
Here's a nice run. Let's see if we can get a shot off.
Oh.
She doesn't lose her angle there.
Oh, that was close.
It was close. We've had a couple of nice little opportunities, nice little runs wide. If you look at Smoky, it seems like that little wide through pass has been available against them. So hopefully we can. There's another opportunity, but they play it up. Early on in the game, of course, a lot of goals happen early, and that's because teams aren't typically in their alignment as well as they should be. Maybe they're not quite awake or aware. There's a lot of little things that can happen, not into the flow of the match. So, if you can take advantage, I always told our guys, the first 5 minutes of a half and the last 5 minutes of a half are super important.
Yeah, it's definitely we've always been a team, I feel like, that it takes us a little bit to get in the groove of things.
Yeah.
We come out with intensity, but in order to get that little groove of knowing where each other's at and getting used to calling each other out and getting that groove going.
Well, that's played safely. Back to their keeper, Gabby Bruno. Oh, here's a run. Let's see. She got past the defender. Let's see if she can get a good shot. Oh, just kind of mistouched it. Oh,
that's a great idea, though.
Yeah, was that Olivia?
That was Olivia.
Olivia Owl. Look at that. She got it behind the defenders there.
Oh, yeah.
And just mishit it right there. But that was a great run. And I just saw a burst of speed there and some tenacity. But just mishit it with her left foot there.
It's always the worst. You're so close.
Oh, definitely.
But that gives you a little bit of determination.
Well, one of the most important things you can do in a match is get that first goal, right? And if you can find any way to break through, it makes a huge difference in the way the game is played. Sometimes it changes the way the other team goes against you. They tend to, if you're down, they're going to pull some players up a little higher. It's a nice play by Maddie. Maddie switched to a midfielder this year.
Oh.
And now you played with Maddie. Where did she play when?
She was usually on defense, but the end of the season, my senior year, last year, she went to wing and striker. She tried out both of those positions, and I played defense. But, yeah, Coach usually has her back in the defensive line, defensive mid. But Maddie just has such a strong foot. It's easy for her to just boot that ball up to the front and give it to the forward. And we also have a good defensive line this year, too. We
do. I know we've brought some players, or some players have come up. That's a missed play over the head there as we speak about that, but that's kind of how it works, right? But, the good thing is they have some very good sense about what they need to do defensively. Like in that situation there, they're pressing us a little bit, get the ball out, allow your team a chance to recover so that we can take our shape again and hopefully mark up. But, defensively we have really been blessed with a lot of really good players over the years, and it's the same now.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Maddie always said she looked up to Chloe Lane, and now she's playing her position.
That was a really close shot opportunity there. We were fortunate that it kind of went off the side of the foot there. We got to get out of that trouble there. It's a dangerous place there. You don't. And let's see if we can play that out. Oh, got to be tough there. Got to be tough. That's a nice play. Nice play. And that's Ella back there as a keeper.
Oh, that was a good punt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice little Cruyff turn. That's always one of the first things I taught the guys is a Cruyff turn, where you kind of bring it back on the back foot. So Maddie's picked up some of those skills there. It's great to see that.
Juke them out.
That's right. Oh, that's a nice ball up.
Ball, yeah.
And I think we're going to be called as staying onside. That's good. Now, one thing about having two referees, they both are playing both a center and an AR, which AR is an assistant referee, which normally they are your linesmen that have the flags. Well, now they have to basically stay in line with the back lines on both sides, and doing that is not the easiest thing in the world because the speed of play can kind of get by you. And this can afford an opportunity where maybe somebody is offside and they don't quite see it because they're not lined up where they should be. You hope they are, but I always told our players if we played a 2-ref system, take advantage of that. Push it and
it's hard for them to see everything.
It is. It really is.
It's hard for even us to see everything.
Oh, it is.
There's a lot going on.
That's a nice play up. But back to their defender, they handle it nicely and play it to the middle. And one thing that they are doing, Smoky, is they're switching it. But Lily came out on that good. She timed that well. All right, that might bounce over the head there, possibly. Nope, they played it up. All right, Maddie's going to possess that nicely. But she does force them to kick it out of bounds there on the touch line.
Coach Long taught us a throw-in strategy last season.
Oh, yeah? What was that strategy?
It's called the stinger.
The stinger. How does that work?
You get a player to stand right in front of you with their back towards you, and you throw the ball in, hit their back, and then it falls right back to
that's
the
right.
person that threw it in. But some girls would take advantage of that and throw it a little too hard.
Oh, it's
knock the wind out of you.
Oh, no, they got it behind us defensively. Let's see if we – oh! Just enough defending right there to make sure they kick it over top of the crossbars. There have been opportunities on both sides, haven't there?
Yeah, hadn't been heavy on one side.
Yeah, that just missed, so we're glad to see that one miss, definitely. Now, that's Lily Holt on the side. She's a very skilled player.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely, and she plays, in fact, she plays just about year-round. There's a great opportunity. Just couldn't break through on that one.
Lily, when she was a freshman, I didn't even know she was a freshman. I was just like, where'd you come from?
That's right.
You got a good foot on you. She kicks pretty hard, too.
She does, yeah.
It's crazy.
Now, it looks like Julie Estes is on the back line there, and I think she is let me see, she's a junior now. But I know she's been playing she's been defending quite a bit. And my experience, she's pretty tenacious.
Oh, yeah. She's like a little gnat that won't leave you alone. If you got the ball, she's coming for you.
That's great.
Oh, yeah, she played defense last year, too. She's always a reliable player back there.
So up top, I see we've got Olivia Al. I'm trying to see who.
Stephanie, it looks
is that
like.
Stephanie? Okay. Stephanie Ortiz. And Stephanie, I believe, is also. Did she play as a back at one point, too?
She was.
Ooh.
She was a defender.
Okay. And that's a
that
good clearance, but they kind of played it back. Let's see if she can get to that ball.
Come on, Ella.
Use that.
Yeah,
oh.
good one.
Now, one thing is Ella, she can definitely jump. I know she plays volleyball, I believe, too, and
she's not scared of people either.
No, it's great. It's great.
Way to stick with it, Olivia.
Yeah. Oh, and she shielded that out. I believe that looked like a white throw in there because she shielded it.
Smoky's number 22. I feel like she's been on their team forever. I swear, every time we play Smoky, I see her. I'm like,
It's funny because there's certain players that you notice, like, why are they still there?
Yeah,
And,
I'm like, I thought you graduated last year.
and normally it's a player that's a pretty good player, right? It's like, why can't they just leave,
Yeah,
right?
I know, yeah.
But she's number 22, Aiden Nicholson. She's a senior now, and but yeah, she must be one of those good players. Like, wow, she's got to graduate at some point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoky played it just a little wide there. Holt's taking the throw in. I believe that's Jasmine in there.
Pressure.
Yeah, Jasmine's playing as a center mid. Just kind of missed that one and see if Matt. Oh, that was a great idea there. Looked for that through pass, but just couldn't quite do it. They play the same area, and there's Jessica Hernandez.
Oh, she's quick.
She is extremely quick and very, very tough. She's a tough defender. Yeah. Oh, so it goes out of bounds there. Jessica, I've known her for a long time because I actually have coached a couple of her older brothers. Oscar, he used to play in club, so I got a chance to coach him a little bit. Really, really good player. And then Sebastian, we called him Seabass. He graduated back in, I believe, 2020.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
And he was also a great, great defender. He would sometimes play mid. But soccer is most definitely in that family. It's fun to watch a family kind of come through, and just a wonderful family. You know, their parents are super nice. We've known them for a long time. Jessica is a freshman.
Oh, wow.
So she's got quite a few years to kind of nail down that position and anchor it, help bring some people along.
It's always good to start as a freshman, kind of, get used to the groove of things on varsity.
Well, when you look at what's going on with the play here, we've kind of been a little bit back and forth. It seems like Smoky gets down there, gets maybe 2 or 3 opportunities, and we've had 2 or 3 opportunities here and there too. And it's really about, of course, like most games, it's about who's going to make the mistake. So let's hope that Smoky will make the mistake and we'll be able to bust through here a little bit.
We've been holding them off. We've been doing good. Keeping up that pressure.
Well, I was talking to, that's an offside. Yeah, if you notice, the referee was staying still, which tells you that he already saw him offside, and if she continued to play it, he was going to call offside. One thing is kind of funny. I was talking with the Smoky coach, Stephen Parsons, earlier, and I sort of tell our players the same thing, but it doesn't matter what happens during the regular season. When Smoky and Franklin play, it's just kind of an all-out brawl at times, isn't it? Do you have some experiences when you play Smoky?
Oh, yeah.
So what are some memories you have of playing Smoky? Oh, well, just a little too much. I think that's going to ride out of
I actually went to Smoky's prom last year, and that was no good. It was the guy I was going with was really nice, but a lot of the soccer girls recognized me and they're like, "What are you doing on our turf?" I was like, okay, we're off the soccer field now, but it's a little bit of a friendly competition, we're all well, for the most part, we're friends. We all get along, but it's definitely one of those games that you have an extra effort into trying to win. That's why I'm like, well, it's actually kind of an interesting choice to have senior night against our rivals, but that would be a pretty big accomplishment if we could get a win or a tie or something like that against our rivals.
Well, senior night, you kind of have that extra bit of energy, just like you said. And on our side, as seniors, you want your seniors to go out with that victory, right? That last home victory, possibly, during the regular season. And you don't want to let them down, too. You know what happens a lot of times is your underclassmen really step up because they kind of picture themselves as somebody that when I'm a senior, I don't want to lose my senior night, right? So it really just brings a different energy. It's a lot of fun. On the other side, I know I always had our guys, if we went to a field where it was senior night, we wanted to beat them, right? Because, there's nothing better than trying to beat a team on their senior night and kind of spoil it for them, right? It is hard to do. I will just say that because, again, you're going up not just that team, but a team with more energy, more drive than probably what they typically have. So, but it's really been back and forth. I think again, it's really just going to be who can get in behind the other team and have that opportunity.
Who can get these passes together?
Yes.
Looks like Angel's doing good to shield that off.
Yeah, Angel Kimsey, I know she's been around for a while. She's a junior.
She's a junior?
She is a junior, yes.
What?
It's something, isn't it?
Oh.
See, that's what happens when you graduate is that everybody gets older very, very quickly.
Yeah, I remember I played middle school with her, but that was the year I was in 8th grade and she was in 5th grade. They allowed 5th graders to come play at middle school level.
That's right.
So that's why I thought she was older, but I think she's just been around for a long time.
Yeah, you get to know the players in different age levels when you're involved in, especially in soccer around here. There's a lot of families and they come through and you see them when they're younger. But it's a lot of fun to see the players develop over time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a ball that got by, and now it's really just going to be a foot race.
Is that Daisy?
And I'm not sure who that is as a winger there. Let's see if I can see a number 4. That's Daisy, yes.
Oh, she took my number.
Oh, she look at that.
How
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
We'll say it is.
That's right. Oh, and she's up there already, make a little bit of a difference already. So we'll see if that can keep up. There's Julia that steps in nicely. That's a nice drop for possession there.
Yep.
And I know that's one of the things that Coach Long has talked about. They have these moments when the possession is just really, really nice. And then all of a sudden it'll kind of go away for a little bit. And some of that is just pressure that you get, just maybe inexperience. There are a lot of factors that play into that. Possession is really the key to soccer, to winning it. It's true in any sport, really. If you have more possession, you normally win that game. But
that's one thing I have noticed about watching guys and girls soccer. I feel like girls are just very like, get it off my foot. Like, let's go. Kick, And I think that's one thing that that takes a good soccer game is just some possession, some good passes, knowing where your teammates are, knowing your next move, and being able to possess that for a minute.
Oh, yeah. And it takes a lot of extra work, a lot of extra movement that you don't normally see. Now, ball's right on the line there. Now, Ella, she actually could have picked that up. If she dribbled it, took a dribble back into the box, she can actually go and pick that up at that point.
That's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I actually played goalie for, I think 2 games last year because Ella had a concussion.
Oh, gosh.
And our backup goalie, she had a knee injury. So I had to play against North Henderson and Pisgah.
So how'd you do? How'd you like playing keeper?
Oh, I did pretty well at Pisgah. I subbed in halfway through the game. I ran up on the goal line a bunch of times. I wasn't too good at punting, but once I played North, that wasn't very good. But that was kind of just a team gave up, not not so much of. It was definitely on me too because I was not an experienced goalie, but it was a tough game.
Well,
morale wasn't there.
Playing keeper is definitely one of the tougher places to play because, and I tell our guys that if we get scored on, that keeper isn't actually the one who got scored on.
Yeah.
It's the entire team.
It took all the people to get past to get to the goalie.
That's right.
But it really, I now have a new level of respect for goalie because it's like doing burpees the entire time you're out on the field. You may be running around the field, guys, I played wing. I run a lot, but that's a different kind of cardio.
Oh, it is.
The training, and I didn't have any padded pants either.
Oh,
so
yeah.
My hips were purple and black.
And scraped up probably because that's part of it, right? Yeah, you got to have those keeper pants or at least the, some of the undershorts or whatever that help with that. There are actually some padded ones that are kind of with shorts too. But, good job, Ella. She comes out.
That was good.
Made her. One thing she is pretty good about is making up her mind and just going.
She does no hesitation.
Right, and that's what you really have to do as a keeper. Just be confident what you're doing. Even if it's the wrong play, be confident in what you're doing. So Coach Vargas he's a goalkeeper coach, and he tried to make a save there. I think he missed it. I'll have to get him on that one, right?
I'll give it to him. Caught him off guard.
Oh, and looks like they're in behind us a little bit. Let's see if Jessica can kind of track her down a little bit. And Angel. Oh, Angel did a great job of backing her up. Now that we give up a corner, Corners, we call them set pieces. Anytime you can set the ball down and be able to run some sort of play or anything like that is always an advantage, and especially as a corner. One of the things I always tell our players, and a lot of people don't know this, but it's pretty much a fact that about 25% of all goals are scored off of set pieces. So whether it's a corner or a free kick or anything like that, let's hope that this is the 75% that they don't score.
Yes.
That's actually a really nice corner, but it rides out of bounds, just overkicks it. So that's exactly what we want to see in that situation. It was really compact in there, so it would have been tough either way.
That was a good block. I don't know if that was on purpose, but did the job.
Hey, listen, it just what matters is how it's blocked. Not how it's blocked, but that it's blocked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to ride, looks like, for a throw-in.
There's always those players that the ball just magnets to. They're just always in the way of the ball. I'm like,
yes.
You are a natural defender.
That's right.
Well, I always found my face. That was the problem.
Oh, the face. Well, yeah.
I've had a couple of those.
Well, you can sit there and say that you were part of the play a lot, right? And that's a good thing.
Maddie was always the one that you'd get knocked down.
Oh,
get
it
hit
gets
in the
through.
face, knocked down.
And this is a tough play. The keeper is not going to come out, so that's great. That gives us a throw-in. Now, if we can get some of our players up, I noticed on our back line we've been getting pressed a little bit, and we've got our 4 back. And I see Angel communicating to Jessica to get her up there. Oh, that's a great shot, right? But unfortunately, right at the keeper.
It's a pretty shot.
That was a very nice shot off that play.
Had a nice little curve to it.
It did. Had a really good view of it right here. Oh, just misplayed that one. Let's see if Maddie can get to that one.
But Maddie's always one that you get knocked down, and the only thing you hear, even when I was blacked out, the only thing you hear is, "You're fine, get up."
That's right.
You're fine.
Look at that. There's some tenacious defense right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And great shielding. And she was able to play it up, too. See, that's the other thing. That's kind of the next level when you can be a defender, play well, and be able to even play it up to the next line there to your mids, not just play it out. Play for possession, right?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Well, we have a pretty good crowd here. They're loud, which is great. Again, it's senior night. I see a lot of the guys from the soccer team and quite a few other fans from the school and parents. So it's definitely a great setting. Something you'd want to see. Oh, that's a great ball up. Maybe a little too much by Matt. Just a little bit too much.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
First touch.
And that might ride out of bounds. Here we go. That first touch, that's right. You got to have a good first touch, don't you? That's the difference in possession too.
Mm-hmm. So facing that fear of the ball whenever it's in the air like that, that's vital.
That is a great ball by Julia there. Now, one of the things I always do with our guys is when they're throwing in, we really try to, we call it pinch. We try to, especially if their back line is throwing it in, you want to press up and cover every single one of their players that might be open at that time. Oh, that's a nice cut. And a great ball.
Good
what a great
pass.
ball. Just couldn't get a touch on it. That's where you want to get that one touch.
Look at Lily.
Yeah, she's open if she can play it to her. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Just kind of switch it back. Oh, hopefully they don't counter on us. That's great play.
She's got time.
Great play by Jessica. And that's a good ball, a good idea. Ooh, that's tough, but they're probably going to let that one go because they were just both going for it.
Let's hope the wind isn't knocked out of her.
Yeah. I think she got right back up, so you like to see that.
Tough one.
And that's a good idea. We've been able to get behind them defensively. If we can get over top of their backs. And that's a through ball, but it looks like hopefully Ella, she's waiting for it to come. Good, very good. So just a little too much pace on that for them, too.
Good to get that ball out wide.
Yes. No, she played that very wisely and allowed it to go out of bounds, so we maintain possession. All right.
That was a good ball.
It was a good ball, and we keep possession there. It's a great view up here, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, isn't this?
I was trying to find a spot to sit down there. I was like,
that's a great wide ball, and look, we're getting behind them. Oh, just a missed touch, but she's still got time to play it back in. Play it back in. Play back. Okay. Still keeping possession, though. It's okay. Keep possession. And that's a nice ball in by Maddie. Oh.
So
that was
close.
really close, yes.
They got the idea.
They do.
They
do.
got the idea.
Again, that one touch is huge. Just be able to get that last touch there. Oh, what a play by Maddie.
That was a good
She has been all over the field, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
And we keep possession here. So notice we've switched a little bit here. I think at one point it looked like Smoky was down at our end a little more, and now we're pushing on their end. So this is a good sign.
Got 11 minutes left in the half. Hopefully they can keep up the energy. Looks like Olivia just got subbed in.
Okay, and she played really well in the first bit that she was in there. She was able to get him behind. Another ball up. That's a good idea. There's that little gap in the middle you like to see. All right, let's see if that's going to ride back to. Oh, she's going to come out and play it. That's a great play though, but you need to get back in that goal. Oh, we were lucky there. Yes, we were.
That was close.
Yeah, if you're going to clear it out as a keeper, you either want to clear that way upfield or way out of bounds, right? You don't want to play with that too much.
Like you said, she made up her mind what she was going to do, and she did it.
Yes, I believe we got a handball right here. We do. We got a free kick. Yeah, and that's it. Make up your mind. Be sure what you're doing. It may not be the right decision, but be sure what you're doing. You know,
that's for any position on the field, I feel.
That's right. Angel had a nice kick. That's getting through, and see if we can get to the back. If Olivia can get to that. Oh, the keeper. Oh, just kind of bobbled it there. For a moment.
Just takes one touch. It's crazy. That was my problem. I would always get right up into the goal box and mistouch it and be like, oh, it's the most annoying thing ever.
Was that right? I was looking at, is that number 7? I'm trying to see the number here. Is that Riley Burke? Is that right? Number 7? Yeah, she's back playing kind of like a left back or left center, left mid. We'll see if we can see her number here. She's actually kind of come in, made a couple nice plays here. Or is it 17? 17, that's Jasmine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I just saw the 7, and again, we apologize. I'm sure we're going to mess up some names here and there because of the distance we're having to look from, and we can look at it on the video, but even then it's tough.
Yeah, the team that's out there right now, I've played with all of them except Jessica and Olivia.
Okay.
So the rest of them I kind of recognize this. And number 20, is that?
Number 20 is Taya Phillips. So she's coming in. Now Taya, I believe she's a sophomore.
Okay.
And from the conversations I had, I think she started possibly as a JV player, maybe moved up. I could be wrong on that, but I know that she was able to really have an impression on the coaches here. I was just given some binoculars. This is great. This is the way to be able to look. Wow. Look at that. It's like I'm a new person here. I can actually see the numbers. So,
I wish I had a camera to take a picture of you right
now. I know. Oh, you got to look at through these things too, right? Here, look at that.
Okay, let's see here.
I did not know what I was missing here.
Oh, wow. These are really zoomed.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lily.
Yeah, we might be wearing those. If you see me driving down the road with binoculars on, you know what kind of vision I really have, right?
Maddie's braids look great. You can really see them up close now.
So we've done well.
That was a good kick. Oh, Smoky's doing good at those headers.
Well, I will say this about Smoky, and I believe this goes for both their men's team and their ladies' team, is that their back lines are normally pretty solid. They just are. They play kind of I call it a flat back, a flat 4. And that is great if you are winning, especially. If you are in a tied match like this, it makes it really tough on the other team. If you get down, a flat back makes it tough to be able to get something back sometimes because you want to be able to press some of those players up higher. We play, with the guys, we play a 3-back. A couple seasons ago, we played a 3-5-2, and then this last year we went to a 3-4-3. And it worked really well. We won conference for only the second time in the history of Franklin High School. So it was really exciting to be able to do that, and we had a really good group of seniors. And what's really exciting is, as their coach, is knowing that next year we're returning 8 of our 11 starters.
Oh, wow.
So that is always a fun sign.
That's comforting.
It is, it is. Now, they just played a really nice ball up. I'll tell you, Angel has really played well back there. She's shown some speed. I'm impressed with her play right now because she seems to just be in the right place to be able to back up her teammates.
I'm pretty sure last season she was hurt.
She was hurt, you're right.
Yeah, so I didn't get to play with her very much last year or the year before, I don't think.
Well, it's good to see her out there healthy, and especially as she gets into her upper years in high school. If you can really develop and become the player you want to be at that point, that's important.
Yeah, I know Maddie had a bad ankle for the past couple years, and I haven't talked to her about if that's still bothering her or not.
Oh, there's a ball. Oh, nice quick reflex by Ella. So we're down to about almost 5 minutes left in the first half here. And, again, as a coach, you want to win the start and the finish of each half, right? That's your goal. So hopefully we can really press here and be able to break through.
That was a good pass.
That was.
Switch the field up a little. Oh, it's good pressure. There you go.
Oh, great. I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with the play of Olivia there.
Oh,
she got
good.
right back
She's
up.
good.
You like to see that, right? Okay, it's good. Let's keep that ball wide. See if there can be an outlet for her.
Well, that line on the Smoky side is getting pretty rough.
It is.
They're getting rowdy.
Well, you can expect, again, senior night, a rivalry night. You can just expect just a fun match, physical match. Oh, and they play it in. Oh, you know what? That's the safe play if you're a defender. When in doubt, kick it out. You don't want anything in there, even if Ella was in there.
Yeah.
If you're Ella, you want to be yelling and screaming, I got it. You're right.
Yeah.
You want her to do that.
You don't want to assume that she's behind you and not be.
Right.
That's the worst way to get a ball in the net. You're like, oh, just miscommunication of your own team.
Now, they've had some nice long throw-ins. That was actually a really good throw-in there. Let's see if we can get that ball out of that danger zone there. We do.
Good. That was good. Let's go.
Now, whether it's personal or not, she made a nice touch. Way to go, Olivia.
And she's quick.
Yeah. Keep it going and just fight. There you go. You'd like to see that fight.
Oh, yeah.
She's really shown some fight up there.
Oh, yeah. It's very impressive that she's first-year soccer player, and she's doing this well.
What a throw. Well, look at that. Oh, there's an opportunity. So, yeah, she's a senior, and she definitely has shown speed. I believe from what I heard when they were announcing her as a senior, she's run quite a bit. I think she's run track and cross country, and that always translates well over to the soccer field.
Oh, yeah, because you need both you need to be able to run for a long time and have speed.
That's right. That was a really nice pass there by Lily. Couldn't quite connect on it. And they're going to allow that play on.
I'm really having to bite my tongue a lot being a commentator because I'm usually out there screaming at my players.
Oh, you're doing a great job, I'll tell you.
Trying to bite my tongue.
You're a seasoned veteran now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you
I'm
know.
a little biased.
Oh, they get him behind, but I think he is calling offside. Yes, he does call offside. Yes, and we can definitely see that line. The first thing I look for whenever I see a player go like that is I look for the referee to see what they're going to do. If the referee stops, you're in good shape. I don't tell the players that because you keep playing till the whistle.
Yeah,
but we don't want to make a mistake there. So we're down about 2.5 minutes, a little under 2.5 minutes here. This would be a great time to be able to. He's not going to allow that handball probably, but we recover it back. They're really compact on the side. Whoa, what a nice play there. That's great. It's great. See if it'll give us a bounce here.
It's like we need to calm down a little. This ball's going all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But they got. Well, it was good to run that ball all the way out.
When I saw Taya Phillips over there, she was following the whole way.
She didn't give up on the ball, which is nice to see. Because you never know. You could doubt yourself and be like, oh, it's already out, but you get that thing.
Don't stop. And
Yep, you never stop.
They're in no hurry to kick this ball out right now, of course. You don't want to play it out too quickly when we're pressing them a little bit. Now we're going to get us throw in here, and let's see if we can do something last minute 20. And I'll tell you, just I don't want to speak too soon, but there's what a beautiful play,
beautiful.
Maddie, and that's a beautiful ball in. Oh, couldn't quite connect,
Maddie.
but that was probably one of the better combinations we've had all night.
That was a good connection. That was good.
Angel sees that out.
Good passing.
Seems like they're getting a little more confidence in what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think they're kind of getting that little groove going. They're kind of looking up and seeing where their teammates are.
Well, what I like, one of the things they've really done well tonight, and I think at least from what I've seen, is they've done a great job of taking the ball wide to take it back in. We're switching fields a little more. You can just see it. They've got that mentality of take it to the corner, get that through pass if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And defensively, again, the ladies have been super solid on the back line here. Hopefully they can finish out this half without something breaking through here. As I say that, we end up getting a bit of a run. And I think oh, no! 6.9 seconds left. Look at that. As I say that, they break through on the back line, right? That is tough. That is tough. You know.
But we got another half.
There's another half. And here's the thing. If I'm Coach Long, you can see right there, she was definitely onside, gone behind, and just all she did is pass it in the goal. That's all you have to do. Pass it in the goal. Ella did a pretty good job of trying to come out. That's
she can't beat herself up.
No. That was just honestly. That was a beautiful pass in the beginning, just a beautiful run, got him behind us. We didn't check the offensive players like we should have probably there, but, listen, right now 6.9 seconds. Love to see something break through before half, but I don't think it's going to happen because as the horn goes off, we're going to halftime. Well, we'll see what happens with the ladies at halftime and if they can pick it up. And Coach Long, I know he's going to have a good talk with them, and let's see what happens on the other end of this half.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The April 2023 Athlete of the Month is Avery Moffitt, women's softball.
My name is Avery Moffitt, and I'm a junior at Franklin High School, and I play softball.
Hit pretty well into center. Backpedaling and watching it sail on out of here. A deep shot for Avery Moffitt. That one was almost to the baseball field.
I don't have a set plan for after high school, but I do enjoy being active, so I plan on going into the health and fitness industry. My dad signed me up for t-ball when I was around 4 or 5, and as I got older, I kind of started to learn what my mom did and how good of a player she was, so it kind of inspired me to keep going, playing softball, and I still just love it as much as I did when I first started now. My favorite thing about softball is getting to play under pressure and getting to perform in crucial moments, whether it be we're down a couple runs or during a 3-2 count. My advice to the young softball players is to never take anything for granted, whether it be a slow game or a long practice, because you never know when it'll be taken away from you.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
At the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back, Panther fans. It is just the end of our halftime here at the Panther Pit. The score is Smoky Mountain 1, Franklin 0 right now. And as we kind of ended the half there, Megan, we kind of were watching the ladies were playing really well, I thought.
I agree.
They were, I believe, out-possessing Smoky. They had some opportunities, just making some very nice connections. And then just as we spoke about it, they kind of got a breakthrough on just past our back line. It was a beautiful pass and just a nice, calm finish by their forward. So we find ourselves down 1-0 to start the second half here. And listen, if you were in Coach Long's shoes, if you were talking to the ladies at halftime, and I'm sure you've had some of those different discussions, what are some things that you're maybe talking about if you're the coach? What would you tell those ladies?
Well, I would definitely tell them to calm down. You know, even though it's now 1-0, they're probably going to be super just like, you know, shove it down their throats, just kick the ball in their goal, just get a goal. But just to calm down and try to possess the ball as much as possible and look up and get good passes. And whenever you shoot, don't just kick it as hard as you can. Make sure that you utilize your good passes and don't force it into their goal. Like, just take your time and try to get your passes together, because if they don't get the ball, then they're not going to be able to score on you. So if you work your way, drop as many times as you need to, you know, use your back line. Make sure that you're not just playing between the forwards and booting the ball up there, just keeping the possession.
I totally agree. I think you don't change a lot of what you were doing, right? You know, don't get, you know, got 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes of soccer left, and that's a lot. That's a lifetime. It really is. A lot can happen there. There's a foul by Smoky player.
Looks like Olivia. She looks like she's good, though.
Yeah, she does. It looks like she's switched sides because she was playing on the as kind of a left forward in the last half. So it looks like that's already one adjustment that Coach Long has made, is he's moved Olivia to the more of the right side, right center.
I can't tell who's on the left now.
Let's see. Let's get these trusty binoculars. Oh, look, there's an opportunity. Did we get it? Oh, we
so
just
close.
missed. As I was getting the binoculars, almost missed one of the best plays right there. So I believe it's okay, we have number 17. I'm just waiting. Oh, number 8. So number 8 is that's Claudia. So Claudia is now playing on the left. And up top, let's see. You know what they've done is they've switched, because Lily is also playing as a right mid. So they're actually staying kind of on the same side they were just on. And I'm wondering if Coach Long maybe saw something that he can kind of adjust to what Smoky's doing. Maybe he thought we could do something on this side and flip players. But, hey, listen, sometimes doing that takes the other team off guard.
For sure.
Now Smoky's got a throw-in coming here, and this number 22 is thrown in. This Aiden Nicholson. This is that number 22 you're talking about. And I was just watching. She has quite a throw. Looks like
I think she was on defense.
Going to have another corner. She was a defender, but, you know, we actually, for the guys, we'll bring sometimes our defenders up to do the throw-in. Gives an extra attacker. And actually some of the guys that could throw it in a little bit better were our defenders.
Smoky used to have a girl on their team that she could throw that thing halfway down the field. It was insane.
There's a nice corner. Get that out of there. There we go. Good way to clear that out. And look for a good second ball.
Just feed it to herself.
Yeah. Oh, just goes out of bounds. But, you know, we got out of trouble a little bit there. Let's see if we can possess this here. And they're going to maintain possession. I see, I think that's Christian Chavez over there as a ball boy. I talked to some of the guys on the soccer team, and he's a senior this year, and I told him, I said, guys, this is your last chance to be a ball boy for the ladies here, right? At the home field, because even if they were to make the playoffs, more likely it would not be a home game. Oh, we got to be careful there. Good defending. Get that ball out of trouble. They're going to get a corner against it. So, yeah, Christian and I think some of the other guys on the team were like, yeah, I'll do it, coach, you know. And they were excited about being a ball boy. Christian and Noel, Christian Chavez and Noel Rivera both just signed papers to go play soccer in Spain.
Oh, wow.
Which is really awesome.
That's
so
cool.
It really is. That's a beautiful corner. And a beautiful parry punch by Ella. Yeah,
that was
beautiful.
Good play. That was awesome.
You know what? I saw that, and I saw her volleyball skills coming in on that one. Yeah, definitely. She got up and timed that perfectly.
That was great.
Beautiful. Now she's going to have to defend that way again. You don't like to see all these corners coming, do you? It looks like it's riding out of bounds safely. So good. That was a beautiful, beautiful save by Ella, and that most definitely saved a goal.
There's not very many people that could do that.
No, it was great.
I could not.
It was great. So, yeah, both these guys are going to play soccer in Spain. It's a kind of a year-long program. It's an academy. They really are just going to have everything taken care of for the most part. Their food, they're going to learn the psychological side of soccer. They're going to learn the strength, how to get stronger. They're going to be working on that. The physicality, the game
itself.
itself.
Is it like an academic thing, or is it?
It's
just
not.
A soccer thing?
It's really just soccer.
Oh, that's cool, though.
So yeah, that's going to be their life for about a year. They'll have an opportunity to actually go and either extend with it. There's a nice pass by Smoky, but I think Ella's going to get to that. She does well with it. She timed that one very well.
Yes, that was good.
So yeah, they get to live there for a year, play soccer, maybe catch on with another club. They have an opportunity to stay with that club, or even come back to the United States and maybe go to college. There's just a lot of neat opportunities for them. But I thought it was kind of a cool thing. That's the first time we've done something like that. I'll tell you, if we can just get that through pass up there, and we've been kind of popping it there a little bit.
Settle it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, though.
And Lily's taking a throw, and it's a nice throw. Let's see if we can get possession and keep it.
Like a Stephanie.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Take a shot. I'm actually going to hand the mic over for a moment to Vanessa, Coach Vanessa. I thought Coach Long mentioned I might be sending some people up there to go. Oh, did we just?
No.
Oh, I just missed that. See, I turned my head for a second. So anyways, Vanessa Vasquez is one of the coaches, and she is going to jump in for me for a little bit. And, ladies, I'm going to let you all kind of have at it here. Here we go.
All right, let's see what's going on in tonight's game. Just a little update on some of our seniors. We've got Maddie Brannon, who has worked hard all season long. She's feeding us well out in midfield and getting us up high. We are taking care of those advantages, and we're also capitalizing on all of our opportunities. Jasmine Valencia, we're going to give a shout-out to her. She's been one of our hardest working players since she has played soccer at all, and every single time that she's ever touched that ball, she gets it right where she wants to go. And even whenever there's been moments she feels any type of disappointment, she doesn't let it bring her down.
Good try, Ellen. That was a hard one. That was 1v1 with the goalie there.
Yeah, those are hard to get.
Those are very hard.
Mm-hmm. And Ella has been doing really well at being able to get the ones up in the air. She just didn't see that one coming at all.
And it's always hard. You never know which way it's going to go. We still got 30 minutes, though.
We've got 30 minutes, and we've got Stephanie trying to feed us out into that corner. Claudia fine strong. She's been one of our seniors who's also been stepping it up this season. She's definitely worked hard and doesn't necessarily need to have a captain band around her. She just automatically acts as one.
Oh, yeah. She knows what's happening on the field.
She works hard.
But the girls need to remember, though, that, I mean, we've had pretty even possession here. You know, I think Smoky just kind of had some good opportunities there, which we have too. We just got to get that good touch on it.
Agreed. There's just those moments where we let that player run right up top and we think it's going to get offsides, but unlucky.
We'll have some communication there. It's a good throw. Good find.
We've got Jasmine
That's good.
Valencia.
It's a good switch of the field.
Let's see what Claudia does.
Run it up the line. Run it up.
Claudia tends to bring out the spice cabinet that we like to call.
Mm-hmm.
She brings out those good little foot skills she's got and knows exactly where she wants to go with them.
She always comes out of nowhere, too. Yeah. You're like, whoa! Where'd you come from?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Mm-hmm. She just takes the ball right off your foot.
And here we've got Ella Brinson.
He's good.
Making
Good stop there.
She works hard. She fights hard.
Mm-hmm. So I was telling Coach Kolosik that being goalie is like doing a bunch of burpees throughout the whole 80 minutes.
You do say it off of experience, right?
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, those 1v1s are hard. I'm like, yeah, they're very hard. I got scored on 7 times.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
The amount of pressure a goalie has to take in order to either trust your defense or just know how to block off the perfect view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you got to know when to call them off and when to go for it. That's what Ella's good at, not hesitating. Whenever she makes her mind up, she'll do it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. And here we've got Crystal Borquez down on defense. She's been doing a good job at staying online with the rest of the defensive players.
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't gotten as much playing time as we would have hoped her to have. But tonight she's stepping it up and wanting that W for her team. She's definitely one of our joyful players. She's always got a smile on her face.
She's always a sweetheart.
And here we've got Lily
giving
it up wide.
I saw Stephanie there. She was trying to stay on sides.
She's trying. She's trying to stay.
It's good that she's still watching the ball, but keeping an eye on that line.
Stephanie's definitely got some fire in her to be a striker this last season of her soccer career.
Yeah, that's what me and Coach Kolosik were talking about. She's usually on defense, and now she's on offense.
And
but
suddenly,
I think we got some good defensive players that stepped in for them, that they're able to move up on the field like that.
Yeah. I think it definitely has become a highlight of her career.
Mm-hmm.
Just the adrenaline.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Settling it down. Claudia's feeding her in. She's stepping into
cross,
the goal
cross.
box.
Come on,
There we've got.
Just a little air on that.
She wasn't able to get her foot right under it to get it over the defense.
Come on. That's good. Good to step 2, Steph.
And
Stephanie's always one. You go 1v1 against her, you're leaving with a bruise.
Stephanie is just an automatically aggressive player. She just doesn't give up.
Yeah, that's true.
I tell her the stubborn mentality helps her a lot on the soccer field because she doesn't let anyone get past her.
Very true.
There she is. Maddie Brandon stepping up. Maddie's also one of the ones that has a defense-like mentality.
Yeah, you see her recover right then. She was running to recover for Crystal.
Yep.
That's why I call it soccer brain. She doesn't even have to think. She just goes to it.
Soccer brain.
Soccer brain.
Oh, got a foul on Valencia. A lot of the times that Valencia plays a team for the second time, she's always man-marked. Like, they don't want her to do anything with the ball because they know what she's capable of doing.
Oh,
and we've got a 1v1.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Lily.
No. They're definitely trying to keep Lily Holt out of the game.
There's some binoculars over there if you need them.
Oh. Sweet. Oh, you can.
Yeah, then zoom in. I wish you could zoom out a little.
Oh,
that was so close.
Oh, we've got a shot! Claudia trying to get into that box.
Hey, that was good, though, that she didn't try to boot it as hard as she could, trying to pass it in there.
Yeah, she tried to see a good, solid pass on the ground.
I got my heart pumping.
And here we've got Angel Kimsey clearing it out. She's going to keep it in line. There you go.
Angel's always one to ricochet it off the opponent.
Yeah.
To keep that possession.
It's a smart play. From experience playing on defense, you want to try everything you can to keep it in, but not let it be off on you.
Oh yeah, I forgot I played defense there. I no joke when I say I played every position last year.
You definitely...
Every single one.
Because you're a versatile player. You can play anywhere. You're just one of those.
Well, thanks. It's definitely scary. I like my wing. It's my comfort.
And it can be scary to try new things.
Especially defense, because, you know, people really rely on your defenders. That's the last line of defense before the goal.
Yeah. And Jessica Hernandez has done a perfect job as a freshman this year, stepping up and taking that weight.
If she had on number 17, I think she's Valencia.
Right? That's what we said. She's a baby Valencia in the making.
She runs like her.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Angel. Come on, Angel. Come on. Oh. Oh, okay. She was outside.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Good.
Yep. And Angel has actually done a fairly well job at
She's quick.
She is very fast, yes. And whenever we've asked her to keep that defense in line and keep us high, she does exactly what we've asked her to do. In fact, she fed us off a really good shot that Maddie Brandon took a couple of minutes ago. Chipped it in right into the box.
That's a good kick. Sorry. Kind of forget I'm mic'd up. It's also different because I personally know all these players.
Yes, you played with them.
Yeah, they're like all my friends where I'm like, come on. Oh, I didn't see we switched out goalies.
We did. We have Karamia. Don't know what number she is. I think she's number 30. Oh, sorry, 77. Yeah.
Oh, that's a large number. I like it though.
Yeah, she's a good one for sure. She's definitely had a.
She looks like she's very boingy.
Very.
On her toes. She's ready.
It's hard to really get any ball past Karamia especially when it's shot off the ground. She's just so good at knowing where to place herself anytime that she's had a 1v1 with any of the players we're playing against.
Is she a freshman?
She is a freshman, yes.
Oh.
She's worked hard and strong and is very strong-willed, as you can see.
She looks like she's out there for a purpose. She's not there to lollygag.
Yes, absolutely. She means business, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a pro.
Right? She's actually considering going into pro.
Yeah, she should.
Playing.
She looks ready.
She'll be ready once that opportunity comes. See, she knew exactly how to read that ball.
She didn't even flinch. I flinched.
See what she does with the ball here. She likes to get it over right past midfield.
That was a good out wide ball. Good idea. These kids are having fun.
Right, here we've got Valencia coming back helping on defense. And we've got Claudia coming back too.
Ball.
Good save, Kirby.
Let's see this punt.
It's
got power behind it.
Oh, yes.
Come on, buddy.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, good steal. And we've got ball back running to our corner. It's going to be a goal kick.
Well, Christian's really getting his cardio in.
Running side to side. We've got subs coming in, Alana Kaiser, and we've got Olivia Al coming out. Alana's actually a freshman.
In the defense right there?
Right, coming up on striker.
Oh. Who's 19? Who's that? Looks like... Do we have a 19?
Yeah, Lana. Lana Kaiser.
Oh.
Yes, she's up top. Playing striker.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes, she's a freshman this year. She started as one of those dual players. We figured we'd give her some opportunity being on JV.
Oh, there she goes.
And
she's headed twice.
taking off.
Oh, so close. That was so close, but it looks like we got a corner off that.
Oh, we won us a corner. Okay. I think I'm messed up with
Oh,
the corner.
oh, it's not a corner. It was a throw-in.
Overall,
Now
Panthers
a corner.
are playing a really good game.
Oh, yeah. We're keeping up the energy.
We are. And I think that's super important whenever you're down a goal or two.
Come on, drop it back. Drop it back.
We've got Valencia taking that fight there. She's trying to keep it in. Nope, and she did. She got it on red.
Aren't those binoculars so clear?
It's like I'm there.
Yeah, I know. It feels like I'm on the field. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love them.
It even takes away the dirtiness of this glass we're looking through.
Right.
It's like a Smoky player kicked the ball out.
Yep. Smoky's defense isn't necessarily as strong. I think they just have a very boot-like mentality.
Strong foot. Just
Strong
get it out.
foot, right, yeah. And I think they're doing a fairly well job at positioning themselves, but as far as being able to pass through them, just like Stephanie did.
Well, and I think we have better possession.
Overall, yes.
We're able to pass the ball at least 2 to 3 times before we lose it. I feel like Smoky kind of just boots it and one of their players find it.
Well, and see, that's how these past few goals were able to get.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Alana's right there. She's going to get her one. They tackled her right off.
Oh, I like the dedication.
Let's get a replay on that. No, she's coming right behind the ball, and she flew. She took a hard hit. She's a fighter.
That's what we need. Someone's not afraid to get hurt.
Exactly. And Coach Long says it all the time, and I'm sure you've heard him. Soccer players are the toughest athletes on campus. The training, the amount of hours, the weather, it just...
I mean, even like football, you have pads on. We don't have any pads.
Nope. We got shin guards.
Those still don't help.
And ironically, it's not always the shin guards that help. I mean, we don't always necessarily get hit in the shins. Sometimes it's different uncomfortable places.
I got kicked on the side of my leg. And oh my goodness, that was a deep bruise.
It's painful. And with prom season coming up, I think most of our girls don't even have any toenails left. Yeah. I had a couple missing toenails through my days. They turn purple and then they just fall off. So I got hit in the face. Were you there that game when I got hit, nailed in the face against Pisgah player, and I just knocked down to the ground. Yeah.
And
that was a hard hit.
Yep. And then my grandma, she was like, no proms this weekend.
No proms.
I actually did kind of fracture my nose, or not but it was fractured, but
oh no,
it didn't look any different, I don't think.
Yeah. And you still remember it.
Yeah.
You remember the fight that you had?
I mean, I blacked out for a second. All I heard was Maddie screaming at me, but...
Oh my. Was she hoping you were okay, or was
no, she just told me to get up.
That's Maddie Brennan for you.
Yeah.
She's actually the one that's told me that has gotten stepped on the most this season. And I asked her how she felt about it, and she said, I don't really mind. I mean, I'm just doing my thing. So that tells you enough about Maddie.
Maddie's a tough cookie.
She's a very much so tough cookie.
She's so sweet, but she's so tough. It's crazy.
I think that's why she loves soccer so much, because it brings out that fierce side of her. We've got goal kick coming off of Smoky. Is that right? Yep.
And whoa.
Looks like Claudia's trying to win it, but wasn't able to. Off the bounce.
Settle it.
Yeah. It's definitely a change for our players to play at the football field, but I think overall they've really tried to keep that fight in and not necessarily worry about how familiar they are with the field or not.
Because y'all couldn't practice on this field, could you?
That's right.
That's kind of defeats the purpose of home field advantage.
Well, and we did cover that subject, and our girls were just so excited to just be able to do something different that I think they really weren't worried about it, you know?
Yeah, and just to play on the field like this.
Right.
Yeah.
They're really the ones that advocated for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I would too. I was kind of jealous. Like, why didn't this happen last year?
Right.
But
seems like after you graduate, all the things that never happened your year happen the year after you.
Yep.
All right, Megan, I'm handing out the mic over to Coach Matt again. It's great having this chat. And
go do your job.
Gonna go do my job now. Anyways, thank you guys for listening out to Coach Vanessa, which is me, aka. It's been a true joy to watch these players grow and develop as people in general. Aside from our struggles and from our difficulties we've had throughout this past couple of weeks, we have overcame and just love the sport for what it is. And just a shout out to anyone who's watching this game. If you're ever thinking about whether it's worth playing the sport or not, or having your kids play the sport or not, I just say just let them.
Yeah, start young.
Start young, exactly. And let's keep shaping our soccer players into who they are today. Thank you, guys.
Well, this is Coach K. I'm back briefly here because, as I mentioned earlier, we have a onslaught of different coaches that are going to be coming up here, which is really cool because they can speak to the players a lot better. So I'm going to hand it off to do you want to?
Yeah, I can hand mine off.
You sure? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll talk to Coach Morales.
Still all your stage time, Coach K.
Oh, no, I'm fine with it. No, hang around, though, because, oh, my gosh, these ladies have done a great job just being able to speak to them. But anyways, so we're going to bring on Coach Juan Morales here and speak with him for a moment and kind of let him do his thing. So, yeah. Wait till he gets it settled here.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Great.
Yeah, good evening to all the fans watching.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting being able to be here for senior night. And, it's really been a tough battle here. And we've been unlucky a couple times where they've gotten in behind us here. But I'll just tell you, I mean, just watching this match, I feel like we've had a lot more possession, some great opportunities.
Yeah.
Just a matter of cashing in, right? I mean, that's the key to soccer.
Yeah, well, I mean, we coach with the guys, so, I mean, when you don't take your chances, especially with a team like this, it could cost you in the end. But, I mean, the ladies have been playing well tonight. It's just a matter of taking your chances.
Well, if you don't know, Coach Morales has coached with me for 5 years.
5, yeah.
It's hard to believe it's been 5 years. And during the season, Coach Long, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, do you think Coach Morales would want to maybe help out?" And I was like, "He loves soccer. I don't know why he wouldn't, right?" And so I think he talked to you, and it was just kind of a natural opportunity to be able to go and you're head coaching the JV ladies, correct? And assisting, of course, with the varsity. And there's an offside call. And I'll tell you, I have been watching the referees, and they have been even with 2 referees, I thought they've done a really good job of catching them if they're offside. They've held their line pretty well, and I haven't really had any issues with what they've been doing this evening.
Yeah, they have actually surprisingly been really good tonight. And I mean the offsides. I mean you know how it is, defense working that offside, staying in line as a unit. It's very key, especially with a team like Smoky that really wants to push that through ball.
They do.
Which is a nice pass out here.
Yeah, and we've done a pretty good job of keeping them out. The one thing we've run into, I think, is just a couple passes that have just gotten behind us over the middle, really.
Yep.
That first goal was just a beautiful pass up. I think we didn't check the run in behind us, and they made a nice run, and they just passed in the goal. And then the second one was very similar. It was just a pass over top. Couldn't keep – they just got behind us. That's how those goals happen sometimes. But we're hoping that – and there's a long throw-in. Oh. That's a tough place. So we get that ball out. That's good. They're pulling the lineup really well. I've noticed that.
Yeah, they really gotten better. They worked with it and staying together as a unit. Like we said, when you're defending a throw-in corner like that, it's very important that everybody pushes up as a unit. If one defender stays back, it's just playing everybody on side. Oh,
that's really some nice work right there. I was just beautiful combinations.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of that tonight. Some really good combinations.
Yeah.
We talk about possession, possession with purpose, right? So I think that's just that finishing the final third. I mean, that's always it's a struggle for any team, really.
Yeah.
How do you do that? And so it's been a little bit of that tonight. We've had a couple pretty decent opportunities we just couldn't cash in on.
Yeah.
But here's the question: we're down 2-0, and there's a nice shot, but it's just kind of deflected.
Oh, she hit to send it right back across her goal. So as a defender, for those of you that don't know, number one rule is never kick it back into the middle. So that's a golden opportunity right there. Except we just weren't in a position to get the ball. Oh, nice interception here.
If that were our guys that did that, they probably would have scored on us, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like,
that's
no.
usually how it goes, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was just, they've been holding back their defense pretty good. They've been defending really well after they got that second goal. But, yeah, I mean, Franklin's been playing good tonight. It's just, like we said, lack of taking our chances, that's it. But, I mean, the ladies showing the fight out here. Couldn't be any more proud of these young ladies.
Oh, definitely. So this is your first kind of go-around with coaching the ladies, right?
Yeah.
So talk about maybe coaching the ladies versus the guys. I mean, what are some of the differences that you see there?
Well, I mean, as everybody knows, especially us that are older adults, guys, when you're in that high school phase, you want to show off, a little bit of cockiness, and stuff. And
she's coming out on that one. I think she's got it. She probably could have picked that one up there. But
yeah.
It's okay. Better to be safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
Get that out.
Yeah, but it's just, a little bit of an ego, which, sometimes it's fine. But with girls, you have nothing like that. They are, just open to playing as a team. And, that's probably the biggest difference. And girls, they learn really quickly. With my JV girls, a few of them, they couldn't even stop the ball, and now they're, progressing. The progression, it's something great to see, especially during the season. Once you see a player where they start off and how they progress during the season, and it's just amazing, man. And I mean, and the other difference that I've seen is, with guys, it's everybody wants to score a goal, and then with the ladies, it's just like, oh, you score it, they'll pass it back and forth, and not really like. It's rare when you have somebody that has that killer instinct,
right?
As a striker, and yeah, we're seeing a bit of that tonight. That lack of just the finishing, that's it. But I mean, I would say other than that, the girls are smart, and they do whatever you ask them to. They could take hits. Some of the guys will take a little kick to the ankle and they'll fall down. But these girls, I've seen a couple of them get absolutely bodied, or like just somebody kicked them really hard and they just keep going. Number 17, Valencia, she's shout out to her. She's I tell her, sometimes it's not good to tell the players to take a dive every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
that was a nice little cross. Let's see if we can.
Yeah. Let's see if we can keep
that's
it alive
a danger
here.
zone right there. That's where we want to have somebody.
Yeah,
so it's in other words, we tell the guys, if you're in the box, and you get mauled, if you go down, there's a good chance we're going to get a PK, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of soccer, right? That's just the way it is.
And you hate to say take a dive, but if you don't take that dive, the ref is just going to see you keep going on with the game, and he won't call it even if it's an obvious foul. So I mean, it could win it could win you a game sometimes. But Jasmine Valencia, she's a motor. Mm-hmm. So she takes hits every game, and she just keeps going. There she is on the ball right now.
Oh, and that's just she's got some great ideas with her passing. You can see that there's Maddie. She's got she's just such a smart player.
Yeah,
and that's a great ball.
That's a great ball.
And a great run. Yeah. Now you want to see make sure you keep that possession. Do something with it here.
Yeah. I like being up here because you get this kind of elevated view of the field.
That's what it says, the best view. And now you haven't seen them. I know they're floating around here somewhere. I think the ladies probably have them, but there's these binoculars that are. I think they've already snagged them. And when you watch it, it's like you're zooming in. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like watching something brand new. By the way, you did a great job handling that question because I said, what's the difference between the ladies and the guys? I'm just Coach Morales. You handled that better than anybody probably could. That is a loaded question for anybody.
It is.
But always err on the side of making the guys look bad. That's just what you do, right?
Yeah,
that's how it works because they can handle it. I mean, these guys, that's part of what we do.
Yeah.
But honestly, I totally agree. I was blessed enough to be able to coach lady soccer for a few years and some really, really talented players. And so that, of course, that makes it easy too. But, they just listen. They have no problem. You ask them to do something, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same with this team here. When I talked to Coach Long, he just raves about how good this group is. He absolutely loves these ladies. I've been able to be in a class teaching with Coach Long here up at the high school, and so we have a lot of discussions about them and, the good days, the bad days, what you have that with everything. But, he's just absolutely loves this group of ladies. And to be here on senior night when he asked me to do this to help out, I said, oh, yeah, that I'd be an honor to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
But, no, I think they've really they're just a good group of ladies here, and I'm really proud of them myself. I think, listen, we're down 2-0, 6.5 minutes, and they're just getting in behind us again. Let's see if we can. But you know what? Karamia did a great job of changing that shot.
Yeah.
She made herself big. She got her arms out. If you watch with this replay here.
Yeah.
She comes out just the right time, and she sprinted, got her arms out. And you saw that that offensive player just take that peek and all of a sudden, whoa, I can't just go straight at it.
Yeah.
That is just really almost a veteran move by a keeper.
Yeah. And she's a freshman, so she already has that kind of mentality, because like you said, once you see a 1v1 like that, you have to come out as a keeper like that.
Yes.
If you stay on your line, it's basically
you're toast.
The forward can walk up and just basically hit the ball, and they'll probably still go in. But she does really good coming out there, shoring down the angle and the space so she can close down that ball. And it definitely put off the striker for sure, putting that wide.
Well, we're on our heels a little bit here. They've been making a couple runs on us. Let's see if we can't.
That's a nice
I think
ball.
she was offside, but he's allowing it.
Nice.
What a play
Nice
by
save.
Karamia.
Nice
What a
save.
play by Karamia. On that one, she took that angle away too.
Yeah.
On that one, you got a defender right there. She didn't have to come out because the defender was on that offensive player.
Yeah.
So you trust your defender at that point, and the defender did enough right there. I believe Angel just helped to change a shot too. Took away some of that shot to the left there.
Yeah, shout out to Angel Kinsey. She really stepped into the center back role for these past 3 games, and she's done an amazing job.
We were just talking about earlier with the other 2 ladies. She has really been a standout player. I believe even in this match, she's been backing up her players well. She's tracked down a lot of their offensive players. Just seems to be making a lot of the right decisions.
Yeah.
I think to have a player like that, and she's a junior. I know she's really getting an opportunity here to kind of shine, which is nice, and that bodes well for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know how it is once you give underclassmen a chance and opportunity, and when they take it and they just accept their role. She's in there, commanding that back line. She's really vocal back there. So, like I said, shout out, Angel. You've done an amazing job.
It's great. So just at 4 minutes right here, and we are definitely down there now at their end. Hopefully we can get some opportunities to at least chip away by one, get one here, and then maybe a chance to equalize. But, time is running out. So now we're starting to get that desperation mode in a sense, right? You got to make sure.
Yeah, definitely desperation. I mean, you want to keep a good formation. Make sure you don't. Make sure you're keeping your formation, your back 4 right. Make sure you're doing all the good things, because you know how it is. Once you get one goal, especially with 4 minutes left, you get all the momentum shift over to your team, and it just you push for that second goal.
Now that was a veteran play by Karamia right there. I don't know if you saw that, but she actually, instead of just picking it up, she saw an opportunity. She just played with her foot.
Yeah.
Okay, now in this one you got an offensive player coming on her. And unfortunate kind of that happens.
A commentator's curse.
That's right.
That's what
that's
it is,
right. No doubt.
We jinxed her a little bit, but yeah, she's really well. She's really good at that. Her kicks are really good. So in practices, we've been practicing just her getting it out to different people on the field, and she could do that. She definitely has a ability which is rare to see in a freshman, and she has a bright future ahead of her, and she's one of the hardest working goalkeepers I have ever seen. So, she's had a great season.
We just had an example of the under 5 minute sub rule right there.
Yeah.
Smoky is up, and if you're the team that's in front, if you sub with 5 minutes or less, they actually that's a heck of a shot and a great save by Karamia. She just was all over that. But if they sub, they will stop the clock because I'm not saying I've done it before, but maybe I have. If you're up and you happen to be able to maybe make a couple subs, that does tend to spend a little bit of time. So, anyways, any coach that can take an opportunity of that is going to do it.
Yeah.
But this is a rule that's come in the last couple of years where they stop the clock to try to stop time wasting, is what they call it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
It's very common, and Smoky being a 2-0 up, and like we said, if we could get a goal back, the momentum shift will it'll be something dangerous that the girls will play on with that extra energy boost.
Yes.
So definitely, as a coach that's up 2-0, you definitely want to run down that clock as much as you can.
If she just let that through.
Yeah, if she just let that through.
Yeah.
Just let that run through, and she'd be in on goal. She did really well. Staying with it. Oh, nice! That's a nice tackle.
Yes, I was. They're gonna rant about that, but
yeah, it was a good tackle.
Yeah, might be able to get a replay on that. Let's see. Oh yes, yeah. She slid, got all ball.
It's a great tackle, I played defender, so I love tackles like that. It's just a shame it was good tackle.
Wrong team, right?
Yeah, wrong team. But as a defender, as a aficionado of the game, you definitely love seeing something like that.
Well, we're about a minute right now, and we're let's see what you want to do is you want to see if you're a coach, how do we finish this game? And I'll tell you one thing I've seen is they have not stopped. Mm-hmm. They have kept the energy up. You always want to see that regardless of what the score is and the situation.
Yeah.
But you don't stop until that horn goes off, right?
Yeah. And we always talk with Coach Talent, with the JV guys, that you could lose a game and we'll be fine about it. It's just a matter of how you lose it.
That's right.
Whether you fight or you just you just let the other team come in and do whatever they want. And there's two ways to lose a game, and I always tell the guys and even the girls now, if we go out there and we fight, give 100%, if we lose the game, there's no reason to, be upset. It's just the other team was better than us on that night.
Right. And, this evening it looks like it's going to be a kind of a tough loss on senior night. There's a few seconds left here. The girls gave it their all all night, and the horn has gone off, that final horn. For a lot of these seniors here, it's their last opportunity maybe to play Franklin soccer.
Yeah.
And so I know that Coach Long, as well as all the other coaches, you included, definitely want to give a shout-out to these seniors. It's always a tough time. You don't want to lose your last game, right? I mean, that's just tough, and neither do you want to be a player on that team that loses it for the seniors.
Yeah.
But listen, the heart was not an issue, the effort not an issue.
Yep.
If you're a coach, you just say, listen, great job. They got in behind us a couple times.
Yep.
That's just the way it goes sometimes. But I know that we got, as they're kind of shaking hands coming through here, I know I'm not sure, they normally do like a little bit of a kind of a shout at the seniors here at the end. I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not. We'll just kind of watch here.
I think they will.
Yeah, I think you need to. It's you can't hang your head too long, right? That's just the way it is. You got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And here we go. Yeah, they're going to come over. And one of the more important things is to thank the fans that come out here to support you.
Yeah.
Which they have been wonderful tonight. They've been loud.
Yeah, the fans have been amazing. It's a big part, when you have great fans cheering you on. It gives you that energy boost too to keep the fight up, which they definitely have done, and it definitely played a part in these seniors, and not just the seniors, just the whole team coming in and having that fight tonight.
Well, for this evening. I know that this will be the last broadcast for soccer, for women's soccer.
Yeah.
Coach, we got the men's season to look forward to here in the fall, right?
Yeah.
Real excited about getting back and trying to protect the house, right, and keep that conference title here. We were able to do that.
Yeah.
But it's tough, like I said, seeing this because I know we just had a lot of seniors go off. You don't like to see that last game they go, but it's a good thing for them to be able to experience this with the school here. One more thing I was going to mention is there is I believe FPSN is going to be broadcasting on Thursday softball. It'll be Thursday evening. I'm sure the time will be announced. Might be 7 o'clock. I think it's 7 o'clock on Thursday. The softball team is doing really well, and I believe that is a huge game for them because I think that's a game if they win the conference outright. If they were to lose it, then it's a co-conference. Oh, it's tomorrow. So they go okay. So tomorrow is that game. They go to West. That's a really big one. We won't be televising that, but if anybody's able to go and travel and support them, that's great. But then they'll be able to show Thursday too. So real exciting times coming up here, and we're just grateful for the opportunity. Grateful for FPSN this evening, and grateful for you, Coach. And we were able to get Megan Davis on and Vanessa Vasquez, Coach Vanessa. It's just been a wonderful night to be able to share that with y'all, and I appreciate the opportunity to join in the festivities with you guys.
Yeah.
So
well, thank you, Coach. We appreciate your words and everything, and we appreciate the fans of FPSN. Thank you for your support, and good luck to softball too. Hopefully, you guys can pull through and get the conference championship, ladies.
Well, until the next time we talk to you, have a wonderful evening, and thank you for supporting Panther Sports. This is FPSN.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The April 2023 Athlete of the Month is Avery Moffitt, women's softball.
My name is Avery Moffitt, and I'm a junior at Franklin High School, and I play softball.
Hit pretty well into center. Backpedaling and watching it sail on out of here. A deep shot for Avery Moffitt. That one was almost to the baseball field.
I don't have a set plan for after high school, but I do enjoy being active, so I plan on going into the health and fitness industry. My dad signed me up for t-ball when I was around 4 or 5, and as I got older, I kind of started to learn what my mom did and how good of a player she was, so it kind of inspired me to keep going, playing softball, and I still just love it as much as I did when I first started now. My favorite thing about softball is getting to play under pressure and getting to perform in crucial moments, whether it be we're down a couple runs or during a 3-2 count. My advice to the young softball players is to never take anything for granted, whether it be a slow game or a long practice, because you never know when it'll be taken away from you.